In today's fast-paced world, we often rely on various things to make our lives easier, whether it's technology, medicine, or even other people. As humans, we are creatures of habit and convenience, always seeking ways to make our lives easier and more efficient. However, our reliance on certain things can quickly become a double-edged sword. While some dependencies can be beneficial, becoming overly dependent on something can lead to unforeseen consequences. It can lead to a loss of self-reliance and self-sufficiency, decreased creativity, and even a sense of helplessness. Once upon a time, in the vast and desolate deserts of Arabia, there lived a wealthy merchant. He traveled the desert with his loyal camel, which was his constant companion, and his trusty guide who had been his companion for many years. One day, as they were traveling across the barren landscape, the merchant decided to take a brief rest in a small oasis. He tied his camel to a tree and laid down on a bed of sand to take a nap. When he awoke from his slumber, he realized to his horror that his camel was missing. Panic set in as he searched high and low for his beloved companion, but he could not find him anywhere. He was devastated, as he had become so reliant on his camel that he did not know how he would survive without him. Feeling lost and alone, the merchant began to wander aimlessly across the desert. He had no food or water, and he was beginning to feel weak and helpless. As he wandered, he came across a man sitting by a well. The man greeted him warmly and asked him what had happened. The merchant explained that he had lost his camel and that he did not know how he would survive without him. The man listened patiently and then offered to teach him how to survive in the desert. He taught the merchant how to find food and water, how to navigate the terrain, and how to protect himself from the harsh desert conditions. With this new knowledge, the merchant was able to survive on his own for weeks. During this time, he learned to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of the desert landscape. He saw the ways in which the plants and animals had adapted to the harsh environment, and he realized that he too could adapt and thrive in this landscape. As time passed, one day merchant finally found his camel. He was overjoyed. He had missed his companion dearly. When the merchant finally found his camel, he was faced with a decision. He could have simply climbed on the camel and continued on his journey, forgetting all that he had learned. But he knew that he would never take his camel for granted again, but he also knew that he was capable of surviving on his own if necessary. The story of the lost camel reminds us of the importance of adaptability and resilience in the face of adversity. When the merchant lost his camel, he was forced to reevaluate his situation and find new ways to survive in the harsh desert environment. At first, the merchant felt helpless and lost without his camel. However, when he met the man by the well, he was forced to confront his situation and learn new skills that would help him survive. The moral of the story is that we should never become too reliant on something or someone. We should always be open to new experiences and opportunities, and we should be willing to adapt to new situations. Losing something can be difficult, but it can also be an opportunity to learn new skills and discover our own strength and resilience. By being open to new experiences and willing to adapt to new situations, we can discover our own strengths and capabilities and find new ways to thrive in the world. By facing challenges and overcoming them, we can become stronger and more capable, and we can find new ways to achieve our goals. And therefore, it's crucial to be mindful of our dependencies and strike a balance between convenience and self-reliance. As the saying goes, everything in moderation, including moderation.